Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Steve-O, and a lot of you, that's how I'm known on a lot of the forums. And some of you know me, most of you don't. But this video is going to be about actually live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and recording your video all at the same time. Obviously, when you do it that way, you want to make sure that you have your script put together and you're fairly comfortable in front of this camera. Otherwise, you'll do like I'm going to do, and that's make a fool of myself on occasions. Okay, saying stupid crap. But anyway, this is directed towards the newcomer that is thinking he wants to get started in YouTube and is looking at full frame cameras or DSLRs or APCs or whatever, where you could be looking at the Canons, the Sonys. And for the newcomer, really, that portion of the equation we need to take away. Okay? It takes a lot just to get used to looking at the camera and talking to the camera, let alone getting used to doing the setups, pulling everything together, whatever your niche may be, if it's going to involve PowerPoints and if it's going to involve Beeline. There's a lot involved in this, and the cell phone today, what you're looking at is actually the cell phone right now. It's a Samsung Note 9, and I tell you what, I will bring you up. I'm going to do a quick flip. This is the Samsung Note 9 against the Sony a7 III. Now, there is absolutely no comparison between the two, but at the same point, both of them have wonderful video, especially for YouTube. I'm sorry, you're not making a Hallmark channel. You're not making a TV show. This is a YouTube. Yes, we like our videos to be the best that we can make them be, but people are more interested in what you have to talk about, what your niche is. That's what they're there for. That's where your focus needs to be. Your audio is the next most crucial thing. So between the phone and the mic, that's all you need. And maybe a little light. I've got a full studio downstairs, and it's in the process of being rebuilt right now due to flood damage, which I hope to have resolved in the next couple months. But you can do this. I'm sitting in my wife's office right now. So you can do this on a cell phone. I just put up in front of you guys so you can see. I've got the Sony a7 III on the right with a, I don't remember what that is, a 3 by 5 or 6 LED light. And to the left of it is obviously the phone with the Rode mic mini, I believe it is, or micro. It's one of the two. And that's really all you need is the phone and that mic. You don't even need the tripods. I mean, you're looking at two tripods. Actually, I've got another one floating over here. And it's more important that you figure out what your niche is going to be. You figure out your approach to teaching others. If it's an educational piece, it may be in doing hair coloring. Maybe you want to make a career out of it. Maybe you want to get rid of your job that you have and become self-employed by doing YouTube, which 100% can be done. Anybody that tells you it can't is baloney. Maybe it's a small engine. Maybe you're rebuilding carburetors and you want to teach people how to rebuild the carburetors, but yet then you can direct them to whether it's an Amazon channel or it's another website that maybe you put together that's holding all the parts. Your vision will determine where you go, okay? But the most important thing I want everybody to understand is we need to work smart, not hard. In our younger years, we worked hard. We busted our butts to get where we're at today, you see? But today, it's time to stop working hard and start working smart. no matter what your occupation is, if you're a mill worker, you can educate, you can teach people how to do mill working from home. There's always a way to make money without punching a clock, I guess is what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm self-employed. I've been self-employed for 30 years, and I wouldn't know how to act having a boss. So that gives you a little quick summary of why we would want to do YouTube. You know, obviously I'm doing YouTube in the construction industry. That's my trade. That's my niche. I can rebuild anything from bathrooms to kitchens to building homes, and I can screw them up with the best of you. Okay? A lot of I'm going to call them camera gurus, YouTube gurus that are out there are always sitting here talking about what camera is best to start your YouTube. And a few of them will tell you the phone you have in hand is the phone you need, or the camera you need to start. That means your mobile phone. Okay? That's where you start. I'm going to stop beating a dead horse. Let's talk about how we do what I'm doing right now. How can Steve-O teach me to do what he's doing, and just by the click of a button, my videos don't look bad. They're somewhat professional looking. It doesn't look like it's somebody that's running around with a phone doing this crap. Or, here, where's my other one at? Here, I'll show you. This one's been beat to heck, but it's used out on job sites. And this one is, I mean, come on. This thing is heavy. And I'm not a Casey Neistat. And I don't know how the heck this guy can run around with these cameras. About 15 minutes of that, I had enough. So, and he does this for hours a day. But just a simple cell phone holder on a little tripod, even like this, is all you really need. Me, I can't be a camera conspiracy guy. I can't run up and down the street and then come in here. That's not me. Okay? We all have different niches, and we all enjoy watching different things. So figure out your niche, focus on it, determine to make positive videos. Don't be negative on there. Don't be sarcastic. Don't be rude. Be respectful, and you'll get subscribers. To actually do what we're doing here, folks, all we need to do, don't you dare start running on me. Oh, it's going to cooperate today. I've already pretty much touched on this. Kicking out YouTube, buying cameras and all that, it's really a waste of money. Record your videos in 4K, yes. You're probably going to have to put a SIMS card or something in your phone in order to do these things, but it'll be a lot better in the long run. Have some fun with this. What is actually needed is you're going to need an HDMI. Oh, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. You're going to need a USB-C to HDMI adapter with a HDMI cable. Today, with all the flat screens and the new TVs, we all have them. I'm sure everybody's got an HDMI cable floating around the house, so we don't need to purchase that. But the USB to HDMI, most likely you will. Those run about 20 bucks, so they're not too terribly expensive. Plug that into your phone. The HDMI cable will get plugged into that adapter. Or option B is order off of Amazon a USB-C to HDMI cable. Then you're also going to need to get a capture device. That device is what's going to actually take your phone and turn it into a webcam. Okay? And I would recommend Camlink. Camlink is going to give you the best value for your money. Okay? Excuse me, I got a bug in my mouth. I'm sorry. Man, here's time to... Oh, much better. Gotta love puppy dogs. That brings up another point I want to make. My recommendation to everybody that's about to start doing a YouTube video, if there's things you need to buy, whether it's a Rode mic, mini, micro, whatever this one is. It's about 50 bucks, or whether it's a cam link that we just talked about, which happens to be right now I think on Amazon they're $99. I ordered 3 of them because I use them on the laptops for out in the fields, and I break them. Those are the most inexpensive capture cards that you can get, and that so far is the only capture card that I found that will work with a cell phone. For some reason, if I plug it into my other capture cards, which are PCI slots, one of them is a Black Magic, which I got used. I think new, those things. This thing will hold 4 cameras back there. They're very expensive, and I found one used, luckily. That won't work. But for some reason, the Elgato Camlink 4K works perfect with a cell phone. Then you're going to have to go to the Open Camera store on the App Store or whatever it is and download Open Camera. That is the only one that's going to give you the option to hide GUI that I have found. The GUI interface is actually where the button is that you touch for snapping pictures and things like that. And here's what's dirty HDMI. That's dirty HDMI right there. That's my cell phone. See, now it's following me. And I just probably kicked it off a manual, which might not have been good. And one of the things you're going to want to do once you download this is the first thing we're going to want to do is go into the settings. Then we want to go onto on-screen GUI. Then you're going to go into immersive mode. And then you're going to select hide everything. And it doesn't get rid of the menu as you just saw. As soon as I touched the screen, it all popped up, which made it dirty. That's what we call it. And you want clean. What you're seeing right now is clean HDMI. And that is extremely important. So once you do that, then you're going to have to put whatever, you could put a cup here as far as I'm concerned. Focus on that with your phone. Set your white balance. And let me show you what a white balance card is. Here's a white balance card. Okay. Set it with that. I did not set it because I want you to see what it is like with minimum settings. The only thing I did in there was adjust the ISO to allow enough light to give you a clean video, and I did the same on my phone. But as you get comfortable with it, you're going to go in and you're going to go into the settings and select white balance, go to manual, take a picture of that, and that'll set the white balance in here, which will help clear up a lot of your coloring. And then once that is set and you got focused and everything, take your phone off of auto mode. Okay, if you put it on auto mode, you're going to notice the color changes. Actually, I've got, there it goes. There's a little bit of it right there. So kick it into manual. White balance, for some reason, I thought I put it into manual, but obviously there it goes fluctuating again. Obviously, when I touched the screen, I kicked it into auto mode. Dang it. So I shouldn't have done that. Once we get that app installed, the next thing we want to do is you're going to want to go download Elgato Utilities or OBS Project. If you're looking to do what I'm doing here right now, you're going to want to just bypass Elgato Utilities. Elgato Utilities will allow you to do a video like I'm doing here, talking into it, but the slideshows, the flipping that you see going on with the PDF, that's really what it is what you're looking at. Elgato Utilities won't do that, but Open Broadcast Software will. Okay, Open Broadcast Software will allow you to start your stream or your recording with some light music if that's something you want to do. It's endless to what you can actually accomplish with OBS. I happen to be using a broadcast software called vMix, and once you get to where you're bringing in money, or you've been doing this for 9 months and now maybe your goal was to have 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, then you might want to look at something like this. I like recording my videos in a studio environment, and this will allow me to do that. I can sit and fade things in and out. I can do them this way. There's a lot of benefits to it. I can do it that way. Or I can go and say, here, now we're on the Sony camera. So I can sit and flip screens as we're doing this with a disc. Oh, crap. I've got a keypad anyway that's hooked up to the computer, and I can program what each key does. So each key can run a separate slideshow or do cameras, and I can switch cameras without having to take my face off of it because the keypad is directly in front of me. Okay, so, and I forgot what they call them. And I'll note it down below. As far as you guys wanting to go out and purchase some of this gear now, the only recommendation that I am going to make and that I ask of you guys, I'm not going to put any Amazon affiliate links down below. That's on a whole different ordeal for me. That's on another forum. I don't want anybody supporting this video, and it's not that I'm being catty or anything. This is not my forte. This is not my niche. I'm just doing this to show you what it took to do what I'm doing with a phone if you wish to use your phone in a studio environment, I guess. Okay, go online, go to the YouTube channel, whoever it is you may enjoy watching, and whoever has gotten you to the point that you feel you would like to do YouTubing, whether it's a camera conspiracy guy, whether it's Tony Chelsea, it doesn't matter. There are so many wonderful YouTubers out there that really need your support. And as a community, as you start building and learning, whoever it is, we need to throw them bones occasionally. We all like to chew on a bone. I like to chew on a bone. Okay? It's appreciative. And by you doing that to others, it will happen to you. You see? So one hand takes care of the other. So go find a YouTuber that you really feel like this is who I want to sponsor and who I want to support. And go down below their video. They'll have an affiliate link at Amazon. Select it. If they don't have a mic or a LED light like I have on my Sony a7 III, just go up, type in the search bar on their Amazon channel, video light LED, and you'll find one. It's 4 or 6 inches like I have here, and that's what you're seeing is lighting my face up. I mean, I got a little shadow under my eyes, but I really don't care right now. I don't want to come out and set up soft boxes, which are upstairs. Purchase it through their channel, support them. Have fun with this. You guys have any questions, post them below. And go ahead, share the video. You like it? Like it. Show me a like. If you don't like it, thumbs down. Don't matter to me. Okay? You guys have a fantastic holiday. Merry, Merry Christmas. Do me a favor over the holiday weekend. Put your phones down. Spend your quality time with your family. Give your wife, your spouses kisses, hugs. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Goes a long ways. We get tied up in these phones and we forget about our family sometime. God bless you all. Have a fantastic Christmas. And we'll see you around. Bye now.